Good morning, students. I'm Rajkumar Reddy, Mathematics faculty for grade 9. In the previous video, we have discussed about lines and angles introduction part. In this video, we are going to start exercise 6.1. Before starting exercise 6.1, we are going to discuss about two axioms and one theorem once again, what we have discussed in introduction part already. Axiom 6.1 and axiom 6.2. So in this exercise we are going to use axiom 6.1, axiom 6.2 and theorem 6.1. So axiom 6.1 and 2 is related linear pair axiom, and the theorem 6.1 is about the vertically opposite angles. You know that axioms are the universal truths that does not require any proof. So axiom 6.1, if a ray stands on a line, then the sum of two adjacent angles is so formed is 180 degrees. If the sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, then the non-common arms of the angles form a line. These already we have discussed in the previous sessions. Same with theorem 6.1. This is also discussed in the previous session, but I'm going to give you proof clearly in this session. If two lines intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. So this is a theorem 6.1. So when you are writing a proof of a theorem, there is a procedure to write. First of all, you should mention the theorem. Next, given data. To prove or RTP, required to prove. You can write required to prove, or you can write simply write to prove. And the next proof. And the diagram which is required for it. What is the given data here? Two lines intersect each other. In the figure you can see AB and CD are the two lines intersecting at O. What I should prove here? To prove angle AOC equal to angle BOD and angle AOD equal to angle BOC. A proof we are going to start. AB and CDB two lines intersecting at O as shown in figure 6.8. They lead to two pairs of vertically opposite angles, namely angle AOC and angle BOD, angle AOD and angle BOC. We need to prove that angle AOC equal to angle BOD and angle AOD equal to angle BOC. Now ray OA stands on line CD. From linear pair axiom, angle AOC plus angle AOD equal to 180 degrees and angle AOD plus angle BOD equal to 180 degrees. From 1 and 2, we can write angle AOC plus angle AOD equal to angle AOD plus angle BOD. You can see AOD is common in LHS and RHS. So we can remember the axiom of Euclid. Equals are subtracted from equals, then the remainders are equal. Similarly, it can be that impulse, like this impulse AOD cancel from both sides, you will get AOC equal to BOD. Similarly, it can be proved that angle AOD equal to angle BOC. So now we are going to start exercise 6.1 with the second problem. In figure, lines XY and MN intersect at O. If angle POY equal to 90 degrees and A is to be equal to 2:3, find C. Here we should find out the value of C. Since XY is a straight line, therefore B plus A plus angle POY equal to 180 degrees. But angle POY equal to 90 degrees it is given. So therefore B plus A equal to 90 degrees. 180 minus 90 equal to 90 degrees. So this is equation 1. Also A is to B equal to 2:3. Then B equal to 3A by 2. That is second equation. If you simplify A is to B equal to 2:3, then B you will get a 3A by 2. Now from 1 and 2 we get 3A by 2 plus A equal to 90 degrees. If you simplify you will get 5A equal to 90. Then A equal to, if you send 5 by 2, the other side becomes 2 by 5, 90 into 2 by 5, which equal to 36 degrees. Now from second we get Now A value is 36 degrees and B value is 54 degrees. Okay, that is not compulsory to find out B value, but you can find out B value or A value, any one value, so that you can find the value of C. Since XY and MN intersect at O, C equal to A plus angle POY, vertically opposite angles. You can see angle C is nothing but XON equal to angle MOY, vertically opposite angles. MOY means A plus angle POY. So RC equal to 126 degrees. Thus the required measure of C is 126 degrees. You can see the figure clearly. YC equal to A plus angle POY, they both are vertically opposite angles. Now question number 3. In figure angle PQR equal to angle PRQ, then prove that angle PQS equal to angle PRT. So QR is extended S and T both sides on Q and R side. So you should prove that angle PQS equal to angle PRT. ST is a straight line. So sum of the angles on a straight line equal to 180 degrees. So angle PQR plus angle PQS equal to 180 degrees, that is a linear pair. Similarly, angle PRT plus angle PRQ equal to 180 degrees, that is also linear pair. So 1 and 2 we get angle PQR plus angle PQR equal to angle PRT plus angle PRQ. We know that PQR equal to PRQ, so equals are subtracted from equals, the remainders are equal. You can say that angle PQS equal to angle PRT, hence proved. Now question number 4. In figure X plus Y equal to W plus Z, then prove that AOB is a line. Sum of all the angles at a point equal to 360 degrees. First of all, you should know that. So X plus Y plus Z plus W equal to 360 degrees, or X plus Y plus Z plus W equal to 360 degrees. But X plus Y equal to Z plus W given, this is given data. So in place of Z plus W I can take X plus Y. So X plus Y plus X plus Y equal to 360 degrees, or simply you can call 2 into X plus Y equal to 360 degrees, or if you simplify, X plus Y equal to 180 degrees. If X is nothing but angle BOC and Y is nothing but angle AOC, angle AOC plus angle BOC equal to angle AOB. If angle AOB equal to 180 degrees, then AOB is a straight line. So question number 5. In figure POQ is a line, ray QR is perpendicular to line PQ. OS is another ray lying between rays OP and OR. Prove that angle ROS equal to half into angle QOS minus angle POS. Now POQ is a straight line given. Therefore, sum of the angles on a straight line equal to 180 degrees. Angle POS plus angle ROS plus angle ROQ equal to 180 degrees. But it is given that OR is perpendicular to PQ. Therefore, angle ROQ equal to 90 degrees. So if you substitute in place of ROQ 90, you will get a statement angle POS plus angle ROS plus 90 degrees equal to 180 degrees. Then we can say sum of POS and ROS equal to 90, because if you send 90 the other side, it will be subtracted. Now from that equation you will get angle ROS equal to 90 minus angle POS. This is equation 1. Now we have, if you take ROS plus ROQ equal to QOS, you can see here in this figure, ROQ and ROS is sum of these two equal to angle QOS. So if you know that ROQ value is 90 degrees, so ROS plus 90 equal to QOS, or in others, if you send R90 the other side, ROS equal to angle QOS minus 90. That is second equation. By adding 1 and 2 we get, see LHS of 1 and LHS of 2 is ROS only. So ROS plus ROS 2 ROS, and RHS of 1 and RHS of 2, equation 2 is 90 minus POS and angle QOS minus 90. Plus 90 minus 90 get cancelled, and QOS minus POS is remained. If you send the two other side, you will get ROS equal to half into angle QOS minus POS. Hence proved. That's all for today, my dear students. Yes, you can go with the sixth problem also. Just I will explain you sixth problem. It is given that angle XYZ equal to 64 degrees and XY is produced to point P. Draw a figure from the given information. If ray YQ bisects angle ZYP, find angle XYQ and reflex of QYP. Now you can see, according to the given data, XYZ equal to 64 degrees. And XY is produced to P. You can see it is produced, XY is produced downwards towards P. So I have drawn the figure. If ray YQ bisects ZYP, you can see ZYP already as ZYP, and YQ is bisecting ZYP. So if you draw the figure for this, here you can see the figure, then easily you can calculate what is XYQ and reflex of QYP. Now XYZ plus ZYQ plus QYP equal to 180 degrees, because sum of all angles of a triangle equal to, on a straight line, sum of all angles on a straight line equal to 180 degrees. Now we know that XYZ is 64 and QY is a bisector. QY is a bisector, then you can say ZYQ and QYP are equal. So 64 degrees plus 2 QYP equal to 180, because you should find out reflex of QYP, that's why I have taken QYP. ZYQ and QYP are equal, so I am taking 2 QYP in place of that. So if you simplify, 2 QYP equal to 180 minus 64, that is 116. So QYP equal to 58. You know reflex of QYP is, reflex of any angle, reflex of x is 360 minus x. So reflex of QYP is 360 minus QYP, value of QYP. Value of QYP is, angle QYP is 58. So reflex angle QYP equal to 360 degrees minus 58. That equal to 302. So we got the answer, reflex of angle QYP. Now we are going to find out angle XYQ. Now angle XYQ equal to XYZ plus ZYQ. So already it is given that QY is a bisector. So ZYQ and QYP are equal. So in place of ZYQ I can take QYP. So angle XYQ equal to 64 degrees plus angle QYP. And if you substitute the values, XYZ is 64 and QYP is 58, you will get sum of both angles is 122. So angle XYP equal to 122 and reflex of angle QYP equal to 302. That's all, students. This is the end of the session for today. Thank you all. Have a nice day.